Good day. Today I'm going to show you how to create a DHCP server. The first thing we're going to do is click the server manager icon, click roles, select add roles, followed by next, select DHCP server, followed by next, followed by next. As you can see, one-on-one network connection having a static IP address were detected. Each network connection can be used to service a DHCP client on a separate subnet. So there's one, so we're going to use this. Okay, this is the parent domain. This is the preferred DNS server. We click validate. We can see that it's valid because the DNS server is running on the 192.168.10 IP address. So we click next. We're not going to create any BIOS name, so we don't need this to be enabled. So we click next. And this is very important. We're going to add the range. We're going to call this DHCP server, and what we're going to put in first is a subnet mask 255.255.255.0. This is a Class C subnet, and we're actually on the network 192.168.1.0. so the first IP address is going to be 192.168.1.1. They can't use 192.168.1.0 because that is a network address. And the ending IP address is going to be 192.168.1.254. We cannot use .255 because that is the broadcast address. And we're going to put in the default gateway, which is going to be the Windows Server 2008 IP address, which is 192.168.1.10. So it's always good to check over everything and make sure everything is correct. Everything seemed to be great, so we click OK. So what we're going to do now is click next. We don't want to enable anything that is dealing with DHCP version 6, so we're going to disable this and we're going to click next. We're going to use the credential from the custod administrator to authorize the DHCP server, and we're going to click next. This is a summary of everything. Make sure everything is set to your specification. Everything seems to be fine, so we're going to click install. And with the magic of editing, we're going to be right back. The DHCP server has been successfully installed. We're going to click close, and we can close off this. What we're going to do now is click start, go in administrative tools, and we're going to go into DHCP. So this is the server we created. We click in IPv4. We can see the scope right here. If we right click and go into properties, we can see all the settings we just put in here. And this is some other DNS settings, but we're not going to interfere with that right now. And you can also enable network access protection settings if you so choose. So we're going to leave it right now for the sake of this demonstration. We're going to leave it as it is. So we're going to click OK. Reservations, scope options, and this is the other options we have here. Okay, so what we're going to do is maximize this. And now we're going to move on to Windows 7. We're going to right click on the network icon, open Network and Sharing Center, click Change Adapter Settings, right click on Local Area Connection, and then we're going to put in the administrator username and password. Okay, we're going down into IPv4, click properties, and we're going to obtain an IP address automatically and obtain a DNS server automatically. Click OK and close. What we can do, we could close out this and we'll go into start, open up command prompt by typing CMD in the search, click CMD, and we're going to type IP config space /all. As we can see, it has been given an IP address of 192.168.1.12. The lease will expire on the 6th of January. The default gateway is 192.168.1.10. The DHCP server is the same address, and the DNS server is the same address, because all this is actually running on the Windows Server 2008, and that is its IP address. So we're going to do the same thing for Windows Vista now. So we're going to right click on the network icon, click Network and Sharing Center, click Manage Network Connections, right click on Local Area Connection, click Properties. We're going to put in the administrator, username and password. We're going down to IPv version 4, click Properties, and we're going to put the same settings: obtain an IP address automatically, obtain a DNS server address automatically. Click OK, click Close, and we could close this off. So we're going to start. Well, the command prompt is here, but if it's not here, you could type in CMD in the search and open it. So we're going to put in the same code: IP config space /all, and as we can see, this one has 13 with the same settings. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back into Windows Server, and we're going to refresh the leases, and as we can see, we have 12 and 13 assigned respectively to Windows 7 and Windows Vista. Type DHCP. So Windows 7 and Windows Vista has successfully connected to the DHCP server. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.